one's not for you, Diesel. We have a new friend that we need to feed. How's it going, bud? I got your breakfast for you. There you go. Oh, yeah. Is that good? You happy with that? Oh, you want to say thank you? Okay. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. We found out that she's actually a he yesterday. So I believe his name is Charles. How's it going, Charles? You're very welcome. You're so grateful for food. Doesn't look like you're lacking it at all. So we're still trying to find his owners. One of our neighbors down the street lost his cat in December apparently, or the cat took off or something. And it looked very much like Charles here. Except his cat's name was Jerry. So Charles might be Jerry. I'm not too sure. But according to his sister-in-law, who is friends with my wife, this isn't Jerry. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. And we got him a purple collar yesterday thinking that it was a girl. Oops. He's just a fruity guy now, I guess. Got a purple collar. Oh well, nothing wrong with that. Hey, it's 2018. None of that gender conforming stuff, right? The guy wants a purple collar, give the guy a purple collar. I don't think he wanted a purple collar, we just thought it was a girl. It's our bad. Anyway. Yeah, our friend is going to come down and take a look at him, see if it's his cat, which I guess they think it's not, but if it's not, we've asked everyone we know in town already, and no one knows whose cat it is. So, you know, we're going to advertise for another couple of weeks, and if nobody claims them, we have a new garage cat. It'd be a good mouser, right? He looks well fed, that's the thing. He's a little fat. Oh well. That's the new news around our house. It's time to go to work now. The reason we didn't invite him into the house right away is because both Brit and I are actually allergic to cats. I'm kind of mildly allergic. It's nothing to really worry about. I just get the sniffles and maybe my eyes get a bit itchy. But Brit, on the other hand, is a little bit more allergic. So actually a lot more allergic than I am. So we can't have any cats in the house, ever. She can't even go to anyone's house who has cats. In fact, when we bought this house, the previous owner had cats inside. Rarely, apparently, but she had them inside. And when we moved in, we had to get the previous owner to professionally clean all the ducts and everything, so that everything was clean. And we moved in and she was still having allergy attacks for the first month until everything finally got cleaned down. But now everything's fine. But that's why the cat's not in the house. But she is in the heated shop, so she's warm in there. Food and water and heat. That's all she needs. He. It's a guy. It's a guy. I don't know why, but in my mind, all cats are girls. Oh boy. She looks cold, doesn't she? Yikes. Let's go warm up the poor girl. She is plugged in, so you know she should fire up. All right, here we go. You ready? Wait for it. Wait for it. Here we go. There she is. She's alive. All right, let's let her warm up for a bit. Let's go hook up to our trailer and make our way over to Minto, Manitoba, south of Brandon. About 3 hours from here. Well, it's a much better day today. Hey, Diesel? Way better day. Sun shining. It's a little cold, but whatever. It's a good day. Just waiting to hook up to my trailer here. The trailers are parked really close together, and the shop is currently hooking up to the trailer right beside mine to take it into the shop, I guess. Maybe to do a safety or something. So as soon as he pulls out of there, then I can get in there. I just don't like to back in right beside him when they're that close, you know what I mean? Oh, and he's gonna take his time. Oh, the brakes are locked on him. Shoot. Brakes are frozen. Here's the load. It's still tied down from yesterday. Whew. It's a cold one today. Yikes. Everything's looking good. This pallet is what I'm worried about back here. 'Cause you can't tie it down too tight or it'll crush it, right? Looks like it should be okay. Much better day for a drive. Much better. Look at this. Clear sky. It's amazing one day to the next, eh? So we've got 250 kilometers to go to our destination here. That's 2.5 hours of driving for those of you who don't speak metric. It's a little more than 2.5 hours to get there because there's, you know, stops and stuff in between. So 250 miles would be what? 180 miles? No, 250 kilometers would be about what, 180 miles, I'm thinking? 2 hours, 120, plus another 30. Nope. 150 miles is 250. I don't know. I don't do math this early in the morning. I've only had one coffee. And it wasn't even a Timmy's. So we're on the south perimeter around Winnipeg right now, headed west at the moment. And you can tell by the snow blowing across the road that we got a strong wind coming out of the north today. Which inevitably means that it's going to bring cold Arctic air down with it from the Hudson Bay. That's the reason why Manitoba, southern Manitoba here is so cold all the time, is because we're right in the path where all the wind builds up steam on the Hudson's Bay, and it blows right down over Churchill, Manitoba up north, comes straight down here over Winnipeg and into North Dakota, South Dakota, Montana. So if you have a strong wind coming out of the north, you know cold air is on the way. But then it's also the opposite. If we have a strong wind coming out of the south, well, you know in the next few days it's going to warm up because America is sharing some of her warmth with us. We love it when she does that. Wish she'd do it a little more often. Well, we got to stop at Timmy's. We can't just drive past.
700 meters. Keep right on 2.
I drove past a couple of times the past few weeks already. I felt bad. Felt really bad, like I should be punished or something. I'm glad they're so forgiving. This time we're gonna stop and pick us up at Tim's. We got still 2.5 hours before we get to our destination. There's another driver ahead of me, Caleb. He's got much of the same freight going to the same place, coming from the same place as well. And they gotta unload him first before they can unload me anyways, so I am in a rush. I want to get there as soon as possible, but at the same time, I'm going to have to wait there anyway till they're done with him before I can get unloaded. So I think we got time to stop for a Tim's. That's what I'm getting at here. We got time to stop for a Tim's. We're in Oak Bluff, Manitoba, on the west side of Winnipeg. That's a pretty cool load right here. I'd love to haul one of those. Maybe one day I'll do a heavy haul. Depends. I don't think we do any of that, so depends, I guess, if we ever get into that market or if we ever start doing that. If they do, maybe. I know we do ice roads. Maybe one day I'll do that. That'll be exciting. But for now, I'm happy doing what I'm doing. I really am. Well, that guy just finished unloading me over there. Diesel's very concerned. That is a very cool looking tractor, man. I think we should get one too. I'd love to have a skid steer like that with the tracks. Oh, you bet. That's right, I'm wearing my nipple hat again. Got an empty deck behind us now, empty step deck. Unloaded a bunch of stuff over here. She's empty. So let's take her back and see what else they got for us today. Woo! Boy. That nipple hat is very warm. Very warm. I'm sweating in there. All right. Woo! Yikes. I call it a nipple hat because Brit said when I tried it on when I first got it, it makes my head look like a nipple. Someone said in my comment section when I posted a picture on Facebook, if you're not following me on Facebook or Twitter, links are below this video. Go and follow me there. I'll see you there. On one of those pictures, I was wearing that that orange balaclava with a green hard hat. And they said I looked like a carrot. You guys are funny. All right, I'm gonna get all this, at least my jacket off, and then we're gonna go back to the yard. I have no idea what else they have for me. I hope we got something, because otherwise I only get like 300 miles today. I'd rather have 600 miles, you know? But we'll see. Brit's also having a bunch of her friends over tonight, and I do believe their husbands are coming too. And I'm friends with their husbands. So we're both having friends over tonight. They're having a movie night. I think they're watching the movie It. Brit loves that movie. The movie with the clown and whatnot. Oh, it's a great movie. Oh boy, I'm still like half frozen. I'm like frozen right in here. Good thing you don't have to go out, eh, Diesel? Not yet, anyway. Good boy. Such a good boy. Okay, let's go. It was actually a very quick unloading. If that's what you want to call it. That was fast. I was there in less than half an hour. Boom, gone. The time is now
1.3 kilometers. Turn right on 10.
The time is now 1:35 in the afternoon Central Time here. By the time I get back to the yard, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30, 4:30. Well, I guess that's gonna be the whole day. Oh. Unless they got some overnight stuff for me to do. But I sort of wanted to be home tonight for when our friends came over. Guess I'll find out what work has for me when we get back. So I'm just in our yard here now, parking the trailer. Don't worry, I'm not on public roads. Always wear your seatbelt, Trucker Josh. Well, I'm just parking my trailer, so shush. Putting this empty step deck in the empty lineup here, and then I actually have a pretty cool load lined up for tomorrow going into Saskatchewan. It's an oversized load again, but it's different than last time. Last time was a big air seeder, I believe. This time we're pulling 3 swather units. I think they're swathers. I don't know. I'll show you it in a second. The load's just off to my left here. Oh, I gotta get straighter than this though. That's the load right there. Beautiful, isn't it? We're gonna be pulling that all the way to Davidson, Saskatchewan. Gotta tie it down and put the flags on there and all the over-dimension signs and whatnot tomorrow morning. For now, let's go home. I don't even have to be here first thing in the morning because these have to be delivered Friday morning, the day after tomorrow, and it's only gonna take me 7 hours to get there. So, as long as I leave by about noon, I should still get there on time. That's good because we're having friends come down tonight, right? That way I don't have to go to bed so early. Things worked out.